Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jonathan Bostic coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, here we go. Right. General West. Switch. Fight.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Ready. 53's mine. Check 53's mine. I'm here all day. Shift. Topper. Mike, 53, Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives, exactly.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Haskins. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the Redskins 8-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Set. 15 line. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. Start 61. Matchbox lights. Get wide. Switch.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, here's Love. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They'll run with Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Sharp, 39 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
If the Redskins had a better offensive line, I'd play with them. Because they do have solid skill players. I don't know why you're playing Love over Geis. I'd play them both. I played Peterson too, all three of them. But I think Love and Geis would be a heck of a combo if Geis can ever stay healthy.
Joseph
I hope
now
they
to kick
draft
this
Chase
one
Young.
away.
If not, trade back and get Judy.
Gets fielded in the end zone.
First round, get an offensive
And
line.
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Danny Johnson. Huh.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, they didn't have
but
the
no
sticks in the
cause
first
for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that,
Man, I hope
maybe
they
they can get
cut
this
Paul
game tied
Richardson.
up.
I mean, he didn't do nothing. Stay hurt.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
On first down, it's Haskins. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Lord.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. It's caught by Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the
That
league,
corner
but we got to
shouldn't have
confirm
rode
this
him
guy's a good
so
player.
far.
They've
I
got to
mean,
find a way
he's
to
got
get
an
him
area
more
to cover in
involved,
his
call a
zone.
few more
Cover
plays
it,
that
yeah.
target him.
Absolutely, because here we
He
are toward
rode
the end of
him
the first
all
half,
the way
and that's the
inside of the
first
damn
target,
hash
not just the
mark.
first catch, first target. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh, Reed's playing too. Okay. All the injuries are playing. Their season's over. What does it matter? I won't play mine though.
Mike, 55. Check. Let's go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins.
Burnt.
And they are able able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Haskins to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle. Watch the curl, watch the curl. 55 is Mike, got look, smoke. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's converge. Mike, 51.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
He'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard.
I don't know where their injuries are at, really.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But
I don't ever hit pause, so it's all right.
if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill, he's got Lewis. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I always one said ace close and the other says deuce close.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
Oh, I see
things
they're trying
they
to
didn't
stop
see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
53, Mike. Travel.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 here on Malcolm Butler. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
They'll run it again with Henry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Here we go, set, 90, wolf, 53, smart. Here we go, here we go. Right up.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff. Geis going right.
Oh, no.
The 20. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Nashville. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go. 10-2 start. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry.
Oh, give me the
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Quit holding foot in the ground and go.
Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Titans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 19. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They come up in an offset eye. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
6-6, bullet high. Let's go.
Tannehill going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Tannehill.
Oh, look
and
at that.
It's caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Come. 56. Mike, 56.
Now Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Joseph is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now it's Haskins. It got his man complete. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. Powerful running. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville. The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking a field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Wait, 20! It's going to be a long day. Hey, 56.
On play action, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
I'm sorry, man. I made it up. My bad.
Second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Well, the connection. This is Ryan Izzo complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Wait, that Alabama, 380. So we got man. When he hit.
On play action, now Brady.
Why did he keep giving me the
That is
tackle?
caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wait, that 53. 55. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Go, bandit.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Brady trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Go.
Now movement already. So a flag down here on our very first play.
My guy
full
didn't
start
move.
backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Mike 54. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Like. Ready.
Now it's Henry. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
You better be afraid of me. You better. X3. 218. Chopper. Right. Hit it.
On second down, it's Henry, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Henry, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
My dude got his ass beat all the way down the field and he makes his cut.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with Michelle on the ground. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Yeah, punch him in the mouth.
Brady is incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Michelle, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
What's up, man? Yeah, what's up? Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't know he's coming by. That's why I'm looking at you like, what's up? Dude, I hate to have to quit, but it's cool. Let's do it. Let's go. Man, I gotta go, man. I gotta ride here. I hate to quit, but